Hello, I'm Juanita Stevenson. Welcome to 0 to 5 in 30 minutes. We begin with a task that all parents face, naming your baby. Choosing the right name for your child is a big deal. He or she will likely use it for life. So we'll take a look at some things you should consider when trying to choose a suitable name for your child.
I'll love you forever, I'll love you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby will be.
Meet Nicholas Geronimo Munoz.
He's my life. I love him so much.
Nicholas's mom, Alicia, says when it came to the task of choosing her son's name, she and her husband Trinidad gave it a lot of thought.
Actually, when I was pregnant, we were contemplating names. I actually liked Xavier, and my husband really liked Nicholas. And so when I looked it up, it said the Saint Nick, and then it, somebody who brings joy to children, and so.
Baby's middle name, also important.
I wanted to name him after my grandfather, Geronimo, so that's his middle name. I'm in love with my grandfather. He's just an amazing man, so I wanted to name my son after him.
Not all children are so lucky. Some are saddled with bizarre or just plain bad names, like rubella, a disease, greed, a bad character trait. And then there are the children named after food, like Little Banana or Baby Bread. You get the idea. Dr. Catherine Redwine is a licensed clinical psychologist with a private practice in Clovis. She says it's important to think about the implications of your child's name.
This is going to be often your child's first impression on people, including teachers, people that they meet in their lives. This will be the thing that goes on the top of their job applications, on top of resumes. It's also a really primary piece of a kid's early sense of their identity.
When your little one is old enough to go to school, classmates may try to make a nickname for your child. Your baby will thank you for avoiding names which are obvious for teasing.
So things like, does this rhyme with something unpleasant? Do the initials add up being something unpleasant, like pig? Those will give other children opportunities to tease your kids. If you're still really wanting to give your child this name that might have the teasing opportunities, then just bear in mind that this may be the case and help give your child the kind of qualities that can allow them to let this stuff roll off their back.
The names you like can speak volumes about your hopes and dreams for your child, but in some cases, they can also say a lot about a parent who may be less engaged or less considerate.
In addition, I think that parents who are more likely to name their kids those really highly unusual names, there may be some underlying emotions that the parents haven't resolved, such as anxiety or resentment of the child, of themselves, of their partner, of the situation, that are being expressed in the name. And that has an impact on the child's development.
While an unusual name isn't necessarily a bad thing, Dr. Redwine serves up a bite of reality for parents set on coming up with a unique name. Attitude and intent are also very important.
If, for instance, there is a musician who named their child Moon Unit, and if this comes from a sense of, wow, I really want my child to be able to go anywhere. I want her to be able to do anything, and I'm going to be with her every step of the way if she wants it, to help her do these wonderful things. Then that sort of emotion and that sort of intent is imparted to the child, not just during the naming, but every step of the way throughout parenting.
Alicia and her husband are happy with their choices in names.
And so Nicholas, it just fits. You think Nicholas, you think of Santa Claus, and he's real happy and loving, and definitely the way my son is, so it works out. It really fits him. Geronimo, I feel, is a strong name, so hopefully something that, he's gonna wear proudly.
Big for TV, huh?
If you need help choosing a baby name, we have some great links on our website. Or if you'd like to contact Dr. Redwine, you can call 559-999-0569.
This program funded in part by First 5 Fresno County. At First 5, we focus on the first 5 years of life. We fund programs and services that better the lives of children in Fresno County.
Additional funding from First 5 Tulare County. Changing lives and building futures. Because it's all about the kids.